Hi, this is only going to take probably maybe 30 minutes of my time and your time, right? All right, this is for my sinner children. So if you too dignified and so holy and you don't all of that, this is for my sinner children, as you call them, sinner children. And honestly, it's the best policy. So a couple of weeks ago, you all have looked at a video called The A-Team with Darren McMillan, and also let me see your transcript, which is my history teacher, right? So they made that video about me. So I'm gonna be honest to my sinner children, right? This is not for the people who are so holy. Okay? Anything that I say and do is real. Anything that I talk about is real. I'm not one of those that play game with you and nobody else. I'm the same Denise I've always been all the years of my life. Don't look at what I look like on the outside, right? Think about the words that's coming out of my mouth, okay? So for you all that are country, I'm going to talk country for you because I was raised in a country, born in a country, right? But I live in a city and I live both worlds. So they made a video about me back to 18, right? So what happened was, let me explain to you all very short moments. A while back when Daryl Moore made the video or the question and answers or Sex After Dark. So when he made the video about question and answer, like if you all have a question, you can answer it. That was for the people that, always flagging him and tearing him down, whatever kind of nonsense that was. So I asked Daryl, right online. I said, well, let me come on and be streamed, right? So that you all can see my face, right? But you don't have to do it now because you get to see Denise right now. Okay, so, excuse me, y'all. So, anyway, the reason why I wanted to do that was I knew that someone that was hiding in the background. And I figured if I asked a question, maybe those that were too scared to ask or that was tearing him down will come out and say, oh my God, I find out that one of his own people is talking and tearing him down. I don't need to ask questions that I've already been experienced with to ask him for him to answer for me. All right. So then when as time went on, right? Let me tell you this. Previous to that, before this coronavirus, Darren and I were just friends and everything. And this long before this had happened to me, right? Long before this. We talk, we just not friends, for whatever. And I asked Daryl to do a paper to give me I know how to write a paper because I've done papers, I've done theses before, and do my what I was doing, my dissertation. So I had come up with a topic that I didn't want to use the same topic I've been using before in all my other classes. So I said with Daryl, I'm doing a psychology paper because I'm getting my psychology degree. And I said I wanted to do a topic about, that they are best friends, two best friends, even though they're male and female, but they don't have to go further into sexual, right? Because a lot of times people think that just because you are friends with a man, you got to be sleeping with a man. That's what a lot of people think. So he gave me this word. I never heard this word before. And he said platonic. So I had to look up the word myself. And I said, oh, that's right. Now, during the course of that, before that, Darren and I was always talking, back and forth like friends, whatever. And we did got a little flirtatious or whatever. It was never nothing about sex or anything like that, meaning that we didn't go no further than that. Now, I will tell YouTube this, to America, United States of America, anybody that's watching this. I did send Daryl a picture of me, right, sexually. I mean, the video, but I had a tire, okay? I don't know why the tire, whatever, shoot, right? He sent a picture of himself to me. That was true because it don't take one, it takes two in a conversation, all right? He texts me, I text him. So, as it went proceeded, okay, in this, then during the 18, before the 18, during that Sex After Dark thing came, they're trying to say that I got mad with him because I wouldn't let him put me on a live stream or whatever. That's why I sent Marcellus that tape, right? No, that wasn't it. I sent Marcella McMillan that picture because asked Marcella something, and I said, just in case you ask me, well, how do I know this or blah blah blah? I say this is the proof. That's what I normally do with anybody. You say something to me, and you ask me, and I give you the answer back. All right. So then it got to this. So now they did an ATM thing with Roxanne. Let me see your transcript. Bald head, Winnie the Pooh, Mad Church, Marcella McMillan, and then Daryl. Okay, they started trying to drag me, which I didn't care about them dragging me. I can give a damn about that, right? Right. So when they started dragging me, I was already online. I heard everything that went on. I had people in my house that saw the whole thing. They saw the tablet, the whole tablet, the whole 9 yards, right? All right, because we were sharing film. It's like, Nana, look at this. I said, I see them right there, looking right at it. So there's some girl named April Ross and Christine, whoever she was, all the little trolls. When I did respond, one of them talking about she was going to come and kick my ass and beat her. I told her long before, baby, my door is open policy. If you want to come kick my ass and you say you were not too far from me, come and reach your ass. Because I ain't too far from that, baby. Now, the reason I went to the police department had nothing to do with them. But I was just to show them that I was not too far from the police department. I didn't lie. I went to the police department. I know the chief that works there. Because one of my deaf friends, when we was at the shelter, she needed some help, and I had to interpret for her because I know sign and he didn't. All right? Now, I don't give a damn about what anybody say about me right now. I don't care. I'm just going to talk, right? I'm just going to be real with y'all today. Now, so since they kept bringing up these dragging me, right? So I said, oh, but you supposed to be a teacher, but you looking up everybody's records. I told them, look up any records you want to look about mine because, baby, I got mine. One thing about me, I've kept records ever since 1972. I keep everything about me. If it's a ticket, if it's a receipt from McDonald's, I keep it all, okay? I got binders and boxes are full of everything. I don't throw nothing away. So if you went to look up something of mine, you will not find any arrest of me. You will not find any court records of me. I got it. Okay. I got it on digital and I got it in my closet in a big container. Oh yes, baby. So Daryl kept talking about, oh, I'm gonna, you should be locked up and go to jail. I said, nigga, come and tell you something. I was at the police department. They could have locked me up right then and there. If they found something. Anything you have for me, I would agree with it. Whatever you put out there, I'm just going to say, yes, that did happen. That's one thing my family taught me. They'll tell you, my nickname is Nana, right? Which it is, right? My name is Denise Williams, right? But Nana is my nickname, all right? And in the South, they didn't know me by not because they didn't know me by my real name. In the South, in the deep South, we call everybody by their nickname. So when they call me by my nickname, anybody in the South that know me, they're going to tell you, Nana's one of those that she'll tell in and everything. All right. Nana's one of those that she keep everything. Anything you say, Nana going to keep it. All right. Because Nana keep records, right? Nana keep own stuff. They used to try to tell me, throw my papers away. No, I don't throw nothing away. So as time went by, yes, Miss, let me see your transcript. I did make video. And I told you in the beginning, you and the rest of them, you had a little troll on there calling me poor and all this other stuff. Baby, let me tell you something. I ain't poor by a long shot. And if I was, you taking care of me. You talking about you so rich, you so this, you got, and that's why I made that video. Honey, let me tell you something. If you got it going on, right? I don't have to look for nothing. I don't even have to buy nothing. I don't have to pay for nothing. And my little raggedy apartment, as you say, I got, because you ain't never been in my, but you welcome to come, right? Yes, I live in a projects, but you know what? Not everybody that live in a project or living in low income housing is worse than you. Because I've been in houses, right? My grandmama always had a house. My parents got a house, which is in my name. Their land is in my name. The property's in my damn name. Okay, I own it. Okay. And if I decide I want to go home, which I will be going when this coronavirus is over with, I'll be going home, yeah, to my property. Yeah, you know that, huh? Yeah, okay. My stepfather left property to me. All right. Right. So now, But since you call me so poor and I need everything, why don't you pay for everything I need? Pay for everything I need. I don't have to ever worry about furniture, clothes. I don't have to worry about blood. I ain't got to worry about table. And like you talk about my sorry ass dog, right? My dog is a canine dog. That's number one. She's also a service dog because to anybody out here that know they have children, special needs or whatever. First of all, I was born deaf in my right ear. And the reason is because I never had a canal open. And those that know anything about science and know anything about anatomy, when your canal is what passes your audiologist to your neck, to your brain, right? Your nerves, right? Right? That's how you able to hear. And really, that's the doctor say. You're not really hearing in here no way. You're hearing up here, right? Yeah, see, you didn't know that. You got a left hemisphere and a north hemisphere, and your corpus back here is your memory box right here. If you look at the brain, right? There's another middle finger for you. So you don't know that, right? Because I went to school. So again, now going back to what I was saying. When you all was dragging me and tearing me down and calling me slow and dumb and retarded and all of that, and saying, okay, she's in the church, but she talking this and talking that. When I speak, I talk true. When I say something, I speak true. If I'm reading the Bible about something, I'm speaking true, and I relate it to something in the truth. So what if I make a little curse word or whatever? And it's only because I'm making a direct point to somebody, as you say, slow ass people. Now, let me say something to you, Marcella. You say I'm slow, right? You say I'm slow, and you say I was in a trailer school. Well, see, let me explain something to you. Honey, back in the day in the deep South, where I'm from, South Carolina, you would have been glad for that little trailer school. You would have been glad for that little trailer church, all right? Because back in the day where I come from, I'm the old school, right? You said you left the church, right, 30 years ago. You told your people that you was working in the church. I worked in the church. I know ins and outs of the church. My grandfather helped build the new Bethlehem church, the church that's there now, right? My pastor that you claim that you want to talk to, I told you the pastor that I grew up with is the Reverend Johnson, right? He's in the gravesite at Bethlehem Cemetery, right behind the church with my grandmama. If you want to be like Lazarus and build your bones there and bring them back. Now, any other of these other little pastors around here, they're what you call them mediocre pastors, right? They don't have no relationship with me because I don't associate with them like that. Not because I don't want to have a relationship with them. I always tell people when I talk to them, sometimes it's not good to sit down and talk to pastors about different things, not your personal thing, because you don't know the devil can get in it, and then they start making a sermon out of you. Meaning they don't say your name, but they make a sermon out of your conversation. So they're human just like you. Okay, so now you say that I'm poor, and you said I was in a trailer school. Honey, let me tell you something. If I was in a trailer school, what you say I was, because you don't know me that well because you never met me, as you got your business, your LLC, right? You think you so big, right? See, it's easy to get up, but it's a hard pill to go down, right? Honey, I've worked in a nursing home, and I worked in a hospital, and I work with patients, right? Not only just elderly people your age and my age, right? They had to sacrifice to leave their kids home to be in hospitals, right? And what you call the rehabilitation for years. Yeah. So let me explain to you about that, because I know somebody's gonna drag me about my teeth, right? I went to dental school. I had all my teeth, whatever. What happened was my number 7, right? So y'all don't know your teeth. It's 32 teeth in your mouth. And then you have 4 bite wings, which is your wisdom teeth. See, you didn't know that, huh? When you go to get your pictures taken, they take your bite wings first. How did I know that? So my number 7 teeth was loose anyway. And so before I had graduated from RCC, right, I'd already told them that wait until after graduation for me to get the surgery. So I was born with a split anyway. We in my family, this is my grandmama, okay? It's my grandma. We Cherokee in it, right? I want you to see her. This is my grandmama. So in our family, we all have splits. If you see my mother, my uncles, anybody, they all got split. I want to close up mine. So it wouldn't look right for them to take out this teeth that was loose and put an implant in because I would still have a split. So I told them to take this one out, which was nothing wrong. And then what they did, they gave me a partial. So 2 weeks ago, what happened was I was cleaning my house. And on my desk, I had some papers and stuff on. And when I was cleaning up stuff, I didn't realize that by them parcels being so small, they were small as keys, that I grabbed them and threw it in the trash. I didn't even realize that until it was too late. So my doctor's making new teeth for me, right? So you can call me stupid, slow, whatever you want to call me. That does not stop me from being the woman I am today. I don't let what on the outside determine my inside. It doesn't stop me from being the woman I am today. I have raised my children. My kids are grown. My stepson, my oldest son. I raised foster children. I work for the March of Dime, UNICEF. Okay, to feed the children. I did all that, even with my grandmama. You feel me? Okay. Now, you still think I'm poor, right? If I was so poor, then your happy ass was taking care of me. You want to know what I mean? Neck bone. Oxtail, because tomorrow I'm getting some neck bone. $50, I paid $50 worth of oxtail today, baby. I told you I'm from the South, baby. We eat the country food, honey. We eat the oxtail, the fat back, the pigtail, the gizzard, you name it, we got it. But I'm so poor that I can't afford them. Oh, you want some? Yeah. $50 worth today. I could have got $100 worth if I wanted to. That's another thing. But you say I'm poor and I live in a trailer. No, baby. Honey, let me tell you something. When I was married to my ex-husband, we married for over 10 years, right? My ex-husband used to work, he go hunting. He's a hunting person. His family is hunting. But he hangs with my cousin because they got a hunting team, right? And they go deer hunting, they go crabbing, they go rabbit, they go gator. Oh, but I'm still poor, right? So anything I wanted, I could have got it. I was raised up on a farm with my grandparents. So meat and food was no problem to me. You still think I'm crazy? Yeah. So listen, what I'm trying to tell you. Stop trying to be so dignified and you too holy that you can't come down sometime. Stop making people feel beneath you, right? Because you had to go through that road before, just like them, right? I don't never think of myself as bigger and better than nobody. I know that if I got something a little more than somebody, that I always tell them I am somebody too. And I know that if I need and they got, I can go to them. And if I don't have, I know they can get from me. I don't never try to make nobody feel beneath me. And because what? You've been in the church for 30 years. Honey, I've been there all my life. I just had no choice. My parents had to go in all their life because that's the way they were raised. My grandparents raised me that way because that's the way they was. It's a whole family thing. But I choose to live the life that I choose because that's how I am. That doesn't give you the right to judge me, right? But you call me slow. Let me tell you something. Even if for any of you parents out here that got special need kids or deaf kids or hearing impaired kids or whatever, be glad and be proud, right? Don't let people like that try to tear you down, make you feel like you beneath anybody. So what if I rode the half bus, the small bus, the little bus, the van? Even if some of you all get here in Massachusetts, we get what they call the ride. Honey, let me tell you something. You better be glad for that ride. It coming to your door. Because see, people like me, I'm getting older, okay? I'm getting older. I don't know about you, but I'm getting older. And when it snow out there and that ice out there, I ain't about to break my bones for you and nobody else. All right? So the second thing is, when I was coming up in Early Branch, South Carolina, I was born in Beaufort in Early Branch, South Carolina. My cousin was a bus driver. I never had to worry about how I was getting to school, all right? Even though there were about 3-4 houses on that dirt road on St. Clair Road, right? There might be a couple more houses now because white folks bought some other property. But back then we didn't have the lights that you all got that we had now, right? It was dark. We should thought that was a forest, right? But you know what? We were glad for that field. We were glad for the work in that farm. We were glad for that yellow bus coming. A 40-seat bus, right? Coming down that dirt road. We were glad for it. And we didn't have to stand out in the cold, rain, sleet, or snow. We was in our house, right? Okay, we was in our house. Until the bus driver came and got us. Blow that horn and we walked right out our door. You can't do that now. No, ma'am. You in the city. You can't do that. You better walk your happy behind out there around the corner and rain, sleet, and snow. And we didn't have that kind of mess about your kids being taken away and all that stuff. How people kidnapping your kid. If they did, we didn't know nothing about it because everybody knew everybody. Babe, you want some? I'm still eating my oxtail. $50 worth. It's going to me today. And don't worry about my teeth, right? Oh yeah, because I'm teaching you something. This for people who think that they're sinners, right? You said we saved. We got what make you say? Because your hat, your clothes, your suits, your matching problem. I used to get clothes at Root Wardrobe in Carolina. I had suits, you name it, everything. And I was going when I was going to church. I went to 5 different ministries, and I worked in ministries. All right, in the south, in the southern church, that's what we had to wear: hats, suits, matching pocketbooks. That's what they consider you saved. Some of half of them don't do it. Now we had to wear the prayer caps. I still got my prayer caps in my house. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I still got all the stuff. I still got it. And if you see me with my clergy, it's because I'm trying to teach somebody something. That's every other now and then. I'm trying to teach y'all something to make y'all listen to me. I grew up in the deep south. I grew up when you didn't have no keyboard, like, right? We might have maybe 1 or 2 drums. We had a guitar, might have that. We had our hand and our feet. We had the washboard. You know what the washboard is for? That washboard was to wash the socks and all that kind of stuff. You know, we had the foot tub. We didn't grow up like you said. I'm so poor, honey. Let me tell you something. That new stuff we got now is convenient for us. That's what we call convenience. I grew up with my grandparents had a wine, the mechanical wash machine. You don't know nothing about that. Oh, that's right. You ain't tell your people about that, huh? And a good old Early Branch. The house you might see now in Early Branch, it just remodeled because my mother and her sisters and brothers got together and remodeled my grandmama's house. And the reason they did that was before my grandmama died. My grandma was had Alzheimer's and dementia. And when she broke down to be confined to the bed, I took care of my grandma for 16 years. You don't know nothing about that. While I was working at the hospital in the nursing home, and while I was going to school, right? I ain't talking about elementary and middle school. I was in college too, University of Massachusetts. Okay, I mean, University of South Carolina. Yeah, because Massachusetts up here, right? Then I went to Denmark, Tech. Yeah, see, you don't know nothing about that, right? You don't know about having to do it and had a child. Take care of my son, right? And then when I got married, right, my husband at the time, while everybody else was going out to their daily business and doing everything, if I wanted to go to church, I couldn't go to church, right? And I had to sit there. I sacrificed myself to be with my grandmama. Maybe about 2 or 3 times that my ex-husband, when him and I was together, he took the time out to sit with my grandmama just so I can go to church until my mother got home to be with grandmama. You know nothing about parading nobody food, right? Because my grandmama couldn't eat regular food. You had to parade. Oh, you don't know nothing about that, huh? You know about changing the colostomy bag. Or matter of fact, my grandma had a feeding tube too. So you didn't know nothing about that, huh? Yeah. See, but I do. I used to work with people with hospice patients. Those are people with cancer, AIDS, like now people with the COVID-19, those are what you will be, if they're severe, they will be placed in hospice people. You don't know about that, do you? Yeah, but you worked with, you've been in the trip for 30 years, right? Yeah, okay. I'm still eating my oxtail. You want some? Right? You want some? Oh, okay. There's some good oxtail. Man, with that curry. Yeah, tomorrow I'm getting some neck bone. But listen, let me explain something to you. I know all my teachers, all my professors, and all my teachers, right? All of them were white. Guess what? May 29th, I'm graduating from UMass, my BA in psychology. I already did my BSED at Capella, right? But I'm going to get my BS. I did my BSED in psychology at Capella University. See, I got my transcript right here. Like you tell me, let me see a transcript. Let me see a transcript. But I'm getting my BA at UMass, May 29th. And I will show you that transcript too. Let me see a transcript. My GPA, when I walked in school the first day of school, I had a 3.0 GPA. You don't know about that, right? So they was our last day of class. Yeah, but one of my classes, because all my other ones I finished on May 2nd. But I wasn't in no slow school. And all my professors were lawyers, professors, doctors. Yeah. But you don't know about that, right? Because I'm dumb, right? See, I may not be up to your level. I had a nonprofit organization called New World Vision. If you saw that, that was my nonprofit organization, but I started. At first, it was just a ministry because when I was up on the Frank Kelly, the Way of the Cross Church, we had it as a ministry. And then I turned to my nonprofit organization, which I'm getting ready to turn it right back to the nonprofit organization, right? I'm getting it together. I got the jacket already together. I got my hat started together. If you saw the little mug with my little poo-poo on it, yeah. And you talked about my sorry-ass dog. Yeah, right. Why don't you come and help my dog, right? So, Paul, right, I'm going to tell you and your trolls, why don't you come and bring me some neck bone, some curry, right? Last year, I was in the West Indian Carnival. This year, we're not going to have one this year because of COVID, right? But I'm slow. I'm in Trinidad and Tobago one every year or every other year. Yeah, every year. I just don't have my Trinidad flag up. Yep, I'm in it every year, and I'll show you a picture of that of my costume. Because last year my costume was gold and blue. Yes. One of the days I'm gonna show you a costume, what their costume look like with the Western Carnival. There's Dynasty. And there's Trinidad. We got 4 bands. And I ain't have this, and I won't have this either. When the Kobe turn up next year, won't have it this year, but when they turn up next year, yours truly, if I be living. God let me live to see another Mother's Day. Oh, guess what? I got my stimulus check too. And that one how I got this month, this oxtail. I had money saved up to get my stimulus check. To get my oxtail. Oh, yes. You want some? I know you do. But I'm poor, right? We're supposed to be going to Canada. I would got my money paid. My money's already paid for my trip to Canada. I got my passport. And since you think I'm lying about my passport, hold on, let me show you little Negro something. Because I got something for y'all Negroes. Hold on. I got something for y'all. I'm back. Just a few minutes. All right. Just a few minutes. Because I didn't really need no help. I didn't need no help. I'm sorry. I know it's a little dark, right? I didn't need no help. See, this is my passport, right? Yeah. It ain't no fake passport, right? Because let me tell you something. Even though my hair was the way it was, this was the picture was getting me new one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, my stepfather used to work for U.S. Custom, right? My passport don't expire until 2024, right? But I'll be getting another one, right? It hasn't got there yet. Yeah. But you still want me to send you some oxtail since I'm so poor? Because I'm sucking on my oxtail bone. Yeah. So like I said, don't let nobody make you feel like you less of a person. Don't let nobody make you feel like you ain't nobody. And if you have special needs kids, be proud, okay? If your kids got to ride the mini bus, half bus, low bus, sloop bus, if your kid got to be in a one-on-one class, so what? So what? They get the same education as anybody else. They just mad, okay? And then on top of that, the ones that's getting mad, they paying for it. All right? So why you calling me slow? And Mr. Elder 18? And your trolls gonna get up to talk about my teeth? Why don't they come and help me get some? And I can tell my doctor, hey, listen, I know y'all already mowed them. I know y'all getting ready. Y'all ain't got to do it. Because I got some people who rich. Because I'm supposed to be moving soon into another apartment. Right? And I'm be looking for all the gifts. And every food I could ever think of. Because I like neck bone, fat back, pigtail, gizzard. Oh, man. I don't eat crabs because my mom eat crabs. But lobster, you can find me in that one. Oh, yeah. So, I just want to say that to y'all. That I didn't go around showing no pictures off to everybody. I didn't do that. Daryl sent it to Marcellus. Marcellus showed the picture to let me see a transcript, which she was wrong to even do that. She's not my mama. She's not my grandmama. She's not my sister. She ain't nothing to nobody to me. All right? All right. I got family that teachers. I got cousins that teachers. Matter of fact, she has a PhD. Yeah. All right. I got family that are preachers and teachers. They know how I am. We all educated people. We might look stupid, but we ain't stupid. Okay? But you all can bully me and tear me down and get me all cried up and all upset. And all you did was made yourself look a damn fool. Because if I want to show something, I don't need to send it to you. I got too many people out here in this world I can show it to. Right? I got neighbors that are men. Upstairs above my head, my neighbor next door, right? It's a bunch of men. I hang out even in the summertime. I'll be out here with the Puerto Ricans out here, right? So I need you, all right? I only did that when I sent that picture to Marcella about what Daryl sent was because, again, he was to ask me, well, how do I know about that? Or well, what I said is true. I said, this is what your boy sent, right? But Daryl only sent what I said. He didn't send the whole conversation of text, what he said to me. But see, that's what a lot of Negroes do, right? That's what they do. That's what men do. They only send one to try to tear down somebody. I never try to tear down Daryl. I never try to hurt him. I try to help him. I try to stand by him. If you ever seen any other posts that I have ever made, like I had defended him, I did that because that was the kind of person that I was. And I always was. But now you want to dig up people. And that's the thing I don't understand about let me see a transcript. You're a teacher, you need to stay in your teacher's place. Not going to dig up people's profile because you're not a doctor, you're not a lawyer. You ain't had no right to do that. But you can look up anything you want to look about me. And what I want you to do when you do it, right, you come knocking on my door. And you hand your papers and I hand mine. And then we'll come to agreement. Right? We do it together. That's how we do it. Because all I'm going to tell you is, yes, that did happen. Or yes, that is me. Right? That's all I'm going to tell you. Especially if it's all of me. Not no animation. So, I got to go, y'all. Because I'm going to my YouTube to go talk to some of my Facebook to go talk to my family. And if you come over there with the troll, my family going to be over there. So whatever you got to say on my Facebook about me to my family, they're all the trolls going to be listening there, including my mama, because she always on there talking to me. All right? So good night. I love y'all.